All right, you crazy heads. Must really be addicted to this stuff like me, but let's talk about a little premium content here. We've got Ebix. If you remember from all the posts, we had contracts in for $5.50, and look at the market clutch us by 2 pennies. So the assignment still looks like it's pending. So I'm not sure exactly. I'm going to refresh it again. But I did a little something different. At lunch today, I went ahead and took the contract for next week as well. And it looks like whoever bought my call contract is deciding whether or not they want to take the shares. So if they don't take the shares, let's see what we got to work with here, okay? Let's just dig into the chain gang. If they don't take the shares, we're going to sell another call against it, right? So 27th, that's today. We're not interested in that. That's over. But on the call side, we'll likely just sell the 550 again, which is right here. And it looks like somebody's got a $70 bid on. So that'll be $70 on 550. That's a hell of a return. And if you looked on the website today, you would saw on my lunch break, I get an hour lunch and I have no clue what to do with that sucker. I've been reading books and chilling out. But on Fridays, I think I'm going to go ahead and put the order in for the following week. This is not my favorite stock by any means, and this is not a recommendation for you to do this. It's probably really risky. The company's not that great. You've probably never heard of it or any of their products. But I did put in next week's, which will expire here on the 3rd. And in case the stock continued to fall, I went ahead and took the $5 strike. And I got $52 per contract, which is just over 10% for 1 week, which is really awesome. So it's just like a good fishing spot. It's hitting right now. So I'm gonna stay in this hole until it starts moving, or the premium goes away. If it starts going sideways, you'll start to see the premiums drop. And at this point, it's just a simple math game. So as far as the charity and everything, I need to wait and see if the damn thing gets called away from me. So I'm gonna wait until the thing actually goes. I think they got some time. It's still early in the day. But hopefully they call away the 550. And you can see we bought at, we did not have to do this. So our put here expired worthless, right? So we just banked that money right there. That 35, that's mine. And we only got assigned 100 shares at $6 a share. So you can see now, after we banked at 35, there you go. Our cost base is down to $4.60 a share. And that's awesome. All the way down from $6 a share. So hopefully this thing will go, and that'll be 2 weeks, and we will have collected $90 on 600, which is 15% in 2 weeks. And we already collected 10 for next week. So 25% in 3 weeks, pretty damn good. As we free up more capital, I'll do more of these, but I'm at least going to commit to doing one position, varying sizes, of course. But as we do all the math here on the board, it's just for one contract examples, just to show you guys the math on it. But the stock went all the way from 6 down to 550, and we freaking made 15%. So just let that sink in and blow your freaking mind. And not only did I collect 10% for next week, but the strike is 10% lower than the current price. So I collected 10 and it's all mine unless the stock drops more than 10. So really good spot to be in. It doesn't mean that it's going to pan out well. The stock could totally crash. That's a real possibility. It says credit 550 pending, so it's pending confirmations. All right. So I think it'll go. So that gives us, we already did the 35. It gives us a nice little 55 per share, per contract. So remember, 25% of that feeds the account so that we can trade bigger next week than we did today. 25% is going to the charity. We're holding that in the spider, and 25% goes into the spinners, right? Spinoffs. And then I'm actually going to add one. 25%. The last 25% goes into income. So high income stuff. I am going to add this position as an equal weight. So out of the 25%, whichever one's lower out of these three is what I'm going to feed. Just keep them equal weight. They have different strengths and weaknesses, and it's a pretty well-balanced approach, in my opinion. Of course, this one I'm adding right here, nobody knows what it will do. But I've done some extensive research on it, and I like it. And if nothing else, it'll be just fun money. You got to think 25 into 3. It's only going to be like 7% or whatever. It's not a big deal. But these will be I guess, the holy trinity for my income. I got a low one here with real estate. We got the high one. This is like 14% returns here. Paid monthly. They all pay monthly, but at different weeks in the month. And then this one is actually a 0 DTE options day trading ETF. And when I came back to work, I had to give up my day trading, which I really enjoyed. So this is kind of a way that maybe I can get some of that. Right now, it's paying out 5% a month, so they're targeting 60% a year, which is insane. Who knows if that'll pan out? But the math makes good sense to me, and I was making pretty good on options, but it's just hot and cold. There's a lot of variance to it. So if I just buy this, then the only thing that will vary will be the income. I don't really care about the stock price. So that's what I got. We'll start the math on the new one as well. I'll put it over here until that one totally clears out. But we got a $52 per contract. And even though we should be out of this one, this is for the $5 strike. It's at 11.5. Three. So you guys can follow along, because you can see over here sometimes if you get assigned, like I got assigned here, a lot of people would have freaked out, but no. We just continue to collect. So had you taken the $6 call, you would still be in the position, and you would have collected way less premium. You see, the idea is to milk these really aggressive and get all the premium out, because the premium is the guaranteed money. If you get a high percentage of guaranteed money, the market becomes less of a factor. It's still a factor, but it becomes much less of a factor. So hopefully some of this makes sense. I really enjoy this option stuff, and I'm already done for all next week. So set it and forget it style works. It's not all I do, and it's not a big chunk right now. But when the market starts going up, and it's hard to find swing trades and flip trades, um, I will be dumping all the cash into this strategy. So I want y'all to be aware of it. Hopefully, it can help you develop your own strategy. Remember, do all your own research. Have an awesome weekend. And that will be it. You won't hear from me until Monday. So you're welcome. Have an awesome weekend. Peace out.